What is up, guys? NYGF31 here, Madden 19. Um, this is a salary cap ranked game. I'll be showing you guys. This is my salary cap team. Um, way I have this set up here, it's set up to. This is basically the. I have to give an assist to Deuce Close, who kind of helped me out as far as giving me ideas as far as how to set the team up, more so the defense. What I wanted to do, I wanted to be able to play um, base nickel, but still be able to jump into 4-3 if I absolutely had to. And I think the setup that I have here allows me to do that. So we're gonna take to the streets of salary cap right and see how it goes. And with salary cap, that's the tricky part, is you only have so many resources to allocate, and it makes it really tough to be multiple. As far as defense is concerned, you have to kind of, as Deion Sanders goes, spinorama. I mean, this is just insane. We'll gradually water down RPM and one cut throughout the year, but allow you to spin like a friggin' top. I'll be addressing that and other things as far as the state of the game and this insistence on allowing the lowest common denominator, the path of least resistance when it comes to being able to compete with people who actually know what the hell they're doing. Shaq Griffin there drops an INT. He plays, again, I'm going between 4-3 and Nickle normal. Shaq Griffin is one of the outside backers. He drops down to the defensive end with Leonard Floyd to go with Ogba, and it really gives me a athletic front four. And my secondary is filled with guys who can run and match crossers when we're playing our match quarters and cover 3 match. And here he is inside the red zone, coming out in pat split close. What a surprise. HB wheel, how cutting edge. He's fortunate not to get that INT'd. So he goes from that to single back bunch. Just toss patrol here. Track that down. I had my line and backer spread. So we hold him to 3 points. So, again, typical meta stuff. Gotta defend the meta. Guys will just incessantly and mindlessly go to it. And here we are on offense. I'm on the Jets playbook here. And we get John Ross just decked. At QB, I'm still rocking with my 88 flashback Matty Ice. I'm campaign Shady McCoy. At running back, got 89 power-up Randy Moss. And Jakeem Grant is my other receiver here. Tyler Eifert, flashback Tyler Eifert, as Moss goes up top. And, you know, one of the reasons why I like salary cap is I don't feel like you have to have a goon squad like you do in weekend league in order to be able to hold your own. And here, Dion returns that. I screwed up the sky kick. I'm not going to scum kick people. I'm not going to do that kind of mess. If I lose the game, if I don't do that kind of mess, I'll lose it. I don't care. There, I just wanted to do an ordinary sky kick, but I didn't get enough mustard on it, and that happened. So anyhow, back on offense I go. And usually when people see that my best receiver is the 89 Moss, one of two things happen. One, I either get blitzed incessantly, or guys just play straight coverage and play one-on-one to the outside. So I just got to recognize that and, you know, attack accordingly. It makes my reads a lot easier. Again, he's just playing max coverage there, and I just clear everybody out and hit John Ross, and he's skating out this user backer. So again, just simple stuff. Again, let's do it again. Get some rack here, and if he tries to bring some heat, we can go high point to Eifert or Moss. Again, he's playing soft. We're gonna run it here, Shady McCoy. I got to get my Ricky Williams leveled up higher, and this should have been a touchdown. I get a horrible throw, and that happens. So I have to settle for 3. But yeah, Ricky Williams is not leveled up to, you know, where he's the Ricky Williams that reigns terror through the online streets. But the Shady McCoy has served me well, so I can't really complain. So here we are in 4-3. We're going to spread the backers. I'm not going to let him run off tackle under any circumstances, not as I can allow. He's going to throw here. How do I not get the user INT? I don't know. And when you're playing against split close, it just becomes a guessing game as far as when you have to defend the wheel or the table route. Here, I've been over the top curl flats. He carries out the play action fake that you don't see very often, so I get the sack there as his blocking broke down on the left side. I'm going to stay in the same thing. I'm going to play over the top. That changes the seam flats to curl flats. They're going to spot drop. The secondary and the back end, though, they're still going to match. It's all covered, nowhere to go. Perfect match coverage there across the board. That ends the half. I'm on offense here. I catch him one-on-one with Jakeem Grant, who can really fly, so we hit him over the top there. Back in business. I want to throw the bubble screen there, but of course the backer's able to strafe out there, and the defenders, or the blockers rather, they're not aware of him at all. I could have probably waited, but I did not want to risk anything stupid happening, so I just chucked the ball away and take the intentional grounding penalty. Try the high point there to Iker, but I get an accurate pass, so got to settle for 3 again. Back on the ensuing kickoff, and Dion again. Again, I tried to sky kick it. I get spun out. And I am fortunate to be able to run him down with not Eifert, but I don't know who that is. He's able to run him down, so basically all of his big plays been off returns. Nothing there on the ground. Shaq Griffin there runs him down. He's going to try to run it again. I think he's going to go to the left. Yep, he's going to go to the left. So we haven't really given up too much Ricky Williams madness this game so far. 3rd and 4. I'm not quite sure why he goes with this formation to throw the ball. We're going to be in a hard flat cover 2 here. And we have a spy there as well, and he's going to force the ball late into the flat, and the camera pan prevents me from getting a pick 6. That is unfortunate. So we are back on O, and what we want to focus on here is having a nice, long, efficient drive that ends in a touchdown.
After the interception, here's Ryan.
We're going to hit Shady McCoy here out of the backfield. Get us a nice 10, 11 yards. We're going to hit Moss there on the curl. We're in business, good rhythm. And again, he's just hyper concerned about the deep middle, so I just clear it out and hit underneath and take what I can get. Again, same song, different verse. He's not going to cover that area, so I'm going to keep on throwing it to that area. And here on this running play, he's going to get light boxed. He probably dropped one too many guys into coverage here. So all of his guys are going to get pancaked, but I'm only able to get 6 yards out of that. That could have been a touchdown, but unfortunately not. So anyhow, we're still driving along, picking up time, but I don't want to settle for a field goal here. I want the TD. We're going to audible here to play action dagger. I see him. I have a feeling he's going to be finally using the backer there underneath, so I'm going to look for that square in. He's really squatting down now finally, and boom. You get the square in right into that vacated space. Now we go back to John Ross. John Ross took a beating this game. But he hung on to them all. That's all I could ask for, but unfortunately I do have to settle for the 3. So 16-10 with 58 seconds left. We finally were able to tackle Dion on a kickoff return. So now we're going to be back to the split close stuff. I'm going to shoot a defensive end out to cover the immediate table route there. And that throws him for a loop. Doesn't quite know where to go. And tries to throw the ball all the way across the field. And that's the thing. I mean, this is one of these guys who, when the meta stuff is taken away, they're lost. They're done. They don't know what else to do. This is one of those guys where if we lived in a meta-free world, they probably would not play the game because they would not know what to do and they'd struggle. And that is the player that I believe EA Sports is afraid to lose. Again, I'll go into that in another video. But again, same thing. And mindless forcing of throws over the middle at a split close HB wheel. He's either going to the wheel or the post. Dante Jackson INTs it, and we wait for the camera to completely pan away, and we pick 6 it. So 22 seconds left, this game is over, unless a miracle happens. And because I'm up 12 with this little time left, I decided to try to play some press man and just see what happens. And just as I suspected, the solo side receiver and the slot receiver both have unpressable releases, and you saw the separation. I kind of parked myself in the middle of the field to kind of make him be indecisive, and as a result, he forced the ball to the guy that was pressed by Dion and INT. So there you go. That's my salary cap team for playing a healthy dose of match quarters and cover 3 match with a little bit of Tampa 2 here and there. And on offense, I was rolling with the Jets playbook in this game. So anyhow, hope you guys enjoyed, and I will talk to you all later. Peace.
What you missed is me going to the concession stand outside of your eyesight and getting it done that way. Look, I mean, they were serving the good stuff. I had to do it.